All right. This is goofy with that. But anyways, I want to do a full day of eating rebound week 2 because we just got a nice bump to the food. So I think it'll be kind of interesting. We got like 500 grams carbs in the plan right now. The first week it was like 330. But we're about to sit down for meal 1. And meal 1 is 3 whole eggs and 200 grams of egg whites. And then I put some spinach in there just to fluffing it up, some salt and some ketchup. And then along with that, we've got now 80 grams of cream of rice. I used the Elevate Maple, and then 32 grams of peanut butter and 100 grams of banana. So we are going to smash that, and I will show you guys the next meal. All right, so I'll show you the meal 2 here. Basically, it's 300 grams of rice and 220 chicken, but I'll show you while I'm cooking this up. So basically, I put the rice and everything in the pan, and then I'll use this hot sauce here and like cook that up, and then I'll throw it on this bed of lettuce once I'm done making it all. And we'll use a little bit of this, maybe get ignorant with it because life's short. And then also use this 0-calorie ranch seasoning. And then it's kind of like a buffalo chicken ranch like dish, and it's super good. And then we've got some fruit in the plan as well, 1 apple or 1 orange. But my kids ate all the oranges, and I'm allergic to apples, so we're just going to go with 100 grams of blueberries with some Splenda, and that's our pre-workout meal. All right, then we'll just walk through this pre-workout stack. So basically, this raw inter-workout, 25 grams carbs in there. I just drink that before I work out. All this stuff, shout out Nate for hooking it up with the code NASTYNATE if you want some money off. But I'll throw the creatine in this and just drink that real quick. And then this is the pre-workout stuff, basically the Super Savage. It's got, or Thavage, whatever. It's got 400 megs caffeine in there, so you know we're running that for back day. And then 2 scoops of the pump. They're separate flavors, but sometimes I'll just throw them together and say screw it, so I don't have to have 2 shaker bottles. That's kind of annoying. And then I'll have these aminos right here. I'll do 20 grams of those while I'm training. And yeah, that's what we got. Anyways, we are back, and meal 3 is actually meal 4, but I'm doing it as meal 3, is basically 200 grams of beef, lean beef, and then 300 grams of potatoes, but I don't have any potatoes because I'm an unprepared, terrible bodybuilder. So you're faced with some options here. We've got leftover Five Guys fries. We've got sweet potato fries processed from the store, or you can just go with some like rice. And so, full transparency, I'm going with the rice. Sometimes it's about just picking the best option of the options that you have. And as much as I'd love those fries and the sweet potato fries, I just can't do it. And so we just go with some rice, and that's going to suffice for meal 3. All right, we got meal 4. It's the same as meal 2. It's basically 220 grams of chicken and 300 grams rice, and then 100 grams blueberries. I used barbecue sauce on this one instead of buffalo, so it's a barbecue ranch mix. And there she is right there. And then I got the blueberries in the freezer right now, getting cooled off. So we're going to get after this, really hungry for this one, which is a good sign. But yeah. All right, back for meal 5. I whipped up my cream of rice. That's for meal 6, and threw it in the freezer so it can cool off. And I'll show you guys that later. It's a absolutely diabolical meal. Put you straight in a coma to go to sleep. But anyways, we've got more of the same, really. It's the buffalo chicken ranch deal, 220 chicken, 300 rice. So that's yummy. We're going to get into that. And then I'll show you guys meal 6, which is fire. All right, and for meal 6, we've got our cream of rice, which is 110 grams of orange box. We've got 2 scoops of Skippy Rise Skippy protein, 100 grams of blueberries. I put sugar-free chocolate syrup, sugar-free maple syrup, salt, Splenda, and she's ready to go. This will knock me out, and I will be comatose for the next several hours, and then wake up at the middle of the night because my sleep's still not great, but this will give me those first several hours, and yeah, it's fire. This is the best meal. Wait for this all day.